in a stunning and absolutely seismic move that has sent shockwaves through the NFL. Dallas has just pulled off what might go down as the biggest trade in league history. Jalen Ramsey, yes, the all-pro, lockdown cornerback, one of the most dominant defensive players of this generation, is heading to the Dallas Cowboys in a jaw-dropping blockbuster deal worth an eye-watering $280 million. That's not a typo. This is not a drill. This just happened, and it's already shaking up the entire landscape of professional football. For fans, analysts, and players alike, this trade feels like a turning point, a moment where the balance of power in the NFL may have just shifted dramatically. Jalen Ramsey, known for his intensity, his shutdown ability, his physicality, and his unmatched swagger, will now suit up in the iconic star of the Cowboys, ready to elevate Dallas into an instant Super Bowl favorite. And the $280 million price tag? It's more than just a number, it's a declaration. Dallas isn't just aiming for a playoff run, they're all in. The news broke earlier today in an early morning announcement that caught almost everyone off guard. Rumors had swirled over the past week that something major might be brewing in Dallas, especially after a few cryptic posts by team owner Jerry Jones and Ramsey himself on social media. But absolutely no one expected a movie of this magnitude to actually materialize, and certainly not this quickly. Now, let's unpack everything we know, how this came to be, what it means for the Cowboys, and why this is already being called the biggest NFL trade in recent memory. Sources close to the situation confirm that Dallas and Ramsey's former team had been in quiet negotiations for nearly 2 weeks. Behind closed doors, Cowboys executives worked tirelessly, crafting a package that would be enough to land a generational talent while maintaining the team's core structure. Ultimately, the offer that sealed the deal was a combination of first-round picks, key young players, and a record-breaking contract extension making Jalen Ramsey the highest-paid defensive back in NFL history. This $280 million figure isn't just symbolic. It sets a new standard for elite defensive talent, reflecting not just Ramsey's incredible on-field abilities, but his marketability, leadership, and presence as a franchise-altering player. For Dallas, this isn't just about locking down a superstar corner, it's about identity. It's about swagger. It's about building a defense that opponents will fear from the opening whistle. And make no mistake, this isn't a maybe he'll contribute type of deal. Ramsey is a proven commodity. He's a 3-time All-Pro, a 6-time Pro Bowler, and widely considered the best cover corner of the last decade. He shuts down entire sides of the field. He's a nightmare for quarterbacks and a tone setter for defenses. His ability to shadow no-1 receivers, lay down crushing hits, and lead with unmatched intensity makes him a complete generational player. In Dallas, he'll now be the centerpiece of a defense that already includes Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, and Trayvon Diggs, an absolutely terrifying quartet for any offensive coordinator to game plan against. With Ramsey and Diggs locking down the outside and Parsons wreaking havoc up front, the Cowboys are building what could very well be the most dangerous defense in football. And fans? They're electric right now. Within minutes of the news breaking, social media exploded with reactions. Cowboys fans are celebrating across the country, declaring that this is finally the year, that Dallas is done settling for mediocrity or playoff heartbreak, that this move signals one thing: Super Bowl or bust. But how did Dallas pull this off? How did they land one of the biggest names in football and secure him with a $280 million deal without blowing up their roster? That's where the brilliance of the front office comes into play. Team executives, under the direction of Jerry Jones and VP Stephen Jones, crafted a trade offer that was both aggressive and strategic. They moved multiple first and second round picks, paired with a few depth players and future cap maneuvering, to create the room needed to ink Ramsey long-term. And with the salary cap expected to jump significantly in the next 2 seasons, Dallas sees this as a long-term investment that won't cripple their future moves. Ramsey himself was reportedly excited by the idea of joining the Cowboys. Sources close to the star say he's been looking for a new challenge, a fresh stage to perform on, and there's no stage bigger than the Cowboys. America's team. Primetime. National spotlight. Every week, Ramsey, never shy of the limelight, is embracing the moment. His introductory press conference is already scheduled for tomorrow morning, where he's expected to speak on his new journey, his championship ambitions, and what it means to wear the star. And if there's one thing we know about Ramsey, it's that he won't hold back. Opposing teams are already rethinking their game plans. Offensive coordinators across the NFC are scrambling, knowing that facing Dallas just became a nightmare. Receivers who once had daylight are now going to be smothered. Quarterbacks who once had breathing room are going to be pressured. And coaches who once circled Dallas as a maybe are now marking it in red ink as one of their toughest games of the season. But what does this mean in the broader context of the NFL? It means that trades aren't just for rebuilding anymore, that superstar deals can and will happen when the stakes are high enough. It means that owners and general managers are willing to gamble big for glory. It means that the Cowboys are no longer just in the mix. They are at the front of the pack, gunning for a championship. There will be critics, of course. Some will say $280 million is too much, that no defensive back should command that kind of money, that Dallas may have mortgaged their future for a flashy name. But the counterpoint is clear. Championship windows are rare. And when you have a chance to stack a generational talent onto an already elite defense, you take it. You go all in. And that's exactly what Dallas has done. Already, analysts are projecting Dallas to be a top 3 team in power rankings going into the fall. Vegas oddsmakers have slashed Super Bowl futures for the Cowboys, now listing them among the favorites to hoist the Lombardi Trophy in 2026. This isn't just a buzz move. This is a franchise-altering pivot that has made the Cowboys must watch, must fear, and must respect. As for Jalen Ramsey, this is his moment to cement his legacy. He's already a household name, a Pro Bowler, an All-Pro. But now, with the weight of $280 million behind him and the hopes of Cowboys Nation on his shoulders, he's got a chance to do something few players ever achieve, to become legendary. And for Dallas, this could be the move we all look back on as the turning point. The day the Cowboys said enough waiting. The day they declared war on mediocrity. The day they chased greatness without hesitation. The NFC just got a whole lot more interesting. The entire league is on notice. Jalen Ramsey. Dallas Cowboys. $280 million. Let that sink in. Stay tuned. We'll be bringing you every update, every practice report, every reaction, and every ripple this historic trade causes. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the notification bell, and don't miss a moment because this NFL season just got a whole lot more intense.